I mean,
what are you going through?
This is the most unprofessional fucking podcast
I was on
in the
time.
history of
I waited
podcasts.
for you actually to show up on screen.
I've been sitting here.
So
The
have
fact
I.
that
So
y'all
what?
haven't
Why
been
do you
here,
feel
and I'm the
so?
only one prepared. I got my mic.
Hold on,
I'm
though.
here at the house. I'm sitting down.
Why do
You're in a car. You're in
we
a car.
listen?
You're walking
You
down
have
the block.
one job, and that's to
Well,
record. That's it.
no,
We got
he has
mad
more than one
jobs.
job, but I'm in the car
No, I'm talking about this
quietly
guy.
waiting.
We're busy. We're running around.
Being in the car is not being at
got
work.
work, bro.
I just left
I just dropped the kids off.
But
I'm a dad, full time, 24/7. Crazy.
so
I don't have an excuse. I'm actually in a quiet setting.
No one's talking to you, girl. We're talking about Space Coast.
But I still have a voice and I still have a face.
You're good. You was on time. We're late.
I'm actually on time. I waited for y'all to show up on the screen.
I was in the room.
I gotta work late.
There was nobody on the screen, so I waited.
I was
so
in the room. I wasn't on the screen.
Okay, but don't tell me I'm late. I actually show up on time. I'm not late.
I asked for 30 minutes. Thank you all. I appreciate it.
Now you guys got to get this food in your face because I'm tired.
I mean,
now you want to.
It's not the first time you've ever ate on set, but don't sit up there and say y'all late.
But
welcome. I was on time.
Welcome to Nobodies
Hold
Movie
on.
Review
No, I need to clarify
on
a couple
YouTube.
Of things.
The most unprofessional podcast.
I guess this is what makes our show pretty poppin' is because we're super unprofessional. But I was on time. I've been on time every single show. You did say you said y'all late. You said y'all as in like plural.
Because you're in a car. That's unprofessional.
But I'm in a car in a quiet setting. There's no noise.
Regardless of the car or the quiet setting, Space Ghost is referring to our typical setup, which would be in our homes. If we are not in our homes as he is in his home, therefore we are late and we are unprofessional. So whatever. Who gives a fuck? That's what separates us from the fucking other guys. And we are going to stand in our own. We're going to do what we got to do. The show must go on.
The show must go on. Since you're in the fucking car, why don't you say the movie we was watching?
We watched.
Oh, he's in a car. That makes sense. See, it's the perfect setting. See, you know what? You know what? You definitely doing that, Krim. You are in a car. We watched F9, aka Fast and Furious 9.
The final saga, right? The final saga or the fast saga?
It ain't final. These niggas going on for the rest of their lives.
No, this is gonna continue to go on. Like, how in the world did people that died came back?
Wait, hold on. If you haven't seen the movie, please turn this off because we are spoiling the shit out of this movie.
We really are gonna spoil
I have to
preface
that because this is a new movie that you can only see in the theater right now. So
until June 25th is when you can actually watch it on streaming services. Peace out.
So no, July 25th.
I mean July. That's what I meant to say. July 25th is when. No, July 25th.
Today's the 29th.
No, okay, maybe it is. Okay, maybe
this burger is crazy.
It came out on June 25th in theaters.
Yes, actually, you are right. Where did you get that burger from? That burger looks actually really. I'm so hungry.
So
can we get a bigger close up of that burger?
Yeah, let's see that. Let's see that burger. Is that a potato?
Well, that's
how many patties? How many patties in there?
That's a double.
Yeah.
Brioche with bacon in it.
Double patty?
Double patty on a brioche bun with a fried egg and bacon.
They have a name for that kind of burger. I forgot. The hangover burger is what they call it. That's what it's called.
Yeah, the hangover when they put an egg on it.
They put an egg on it. It's a hangover burger.
It's a Texas.
It's not a Texas. The bacon is excluded.
Texas burger is a burger with fried eggs on it.
No, it's not, you numbskull.
Next time, wait, when last time you went to a restaurant?
The day before last.
All right. Did you look on the menu and it say Texas burger?
They didn't sell burgers there.
Look, I'm home already.
Anywho, so yes, like you started to say, Nels, they brought back a lot of people who we presume to be dead, but I get what I see what they did though. But did you see how Tyrese
Who else was
should have died? His theory on believing that
everybody should have died in that movie. There were so many scenes where I'm like, if this was a regular day, everybody would have been dead.
The motorcycle scene with Letty driving away, trying to get away. She
crazy.
She could have got shot a couple times.
They have made it more realistic crazy with this movie.
Then Tyrese, especially in that scene, he should have got shot. He had bullet holes all through his vest, no headshots, by the way. Holes in his jacket, holes in all his clothing.
There's a TikTok that's saying good guys in the movies, and there's like bullets never hit them. Like there's no bullets. Like all the bad guys have bad aim. Every bad guy.
Yeah, I agree because there's no way Tyrese should have lived through that whole shootout with all those men shooting at him.
He said he had holes in his jacket.
They all had the high ground. They all had the high ground.
Exactly. They all had
exactly. I'm sorry. Some of the stuff that I'm about to say is gonna ruin y'all lives because why is that movie so fake and phony?
It hasn't been real and
it's PG-13.
Yo, bro, the car hit the bridge, clamped on to the fucking wire, and swung like Indiana Jones.
Yeah, like where did you catch that?
But you saw that though. The chain interlocked.
This happened after John Cena shoots off a cliff into a fucking helicopter.
It would never happen in real life.
The magnet caught it.
It would never happen in real life.
No magnet is that strong, that fast.
You ever see how like sometimes like when a car is getting towed and they hook it to the wrong part of the car and like half the car will come off?
Yeah.
Like, how does that not happen?
Yeah, how does the underneath the fucking shocks don't pull out the fucking wheels or some shit?
The torque alone when the rope or whatever
the chain
the car would have the torque alone on that would have ripped the car in half.
It's crazy. Dom could
think about this. Now, what do we know? Hold on. What do we know about Vin Diesel's cars in the past? Remember, he's had plenty
he drives
of cars
the best cars. That's what we know for a fact is he drives the best cars.
He's had plenty of cars reinforced and restructured to sustain that physicality. You understand what I'm saying? And one of the Fast and Furious, when they robbed the bank and they made their cars into tanks and they dragged
when they dragged
that big
yeah.
We can't hear you. What happens when you're unprofessional? We can't hear you.
Dude, like, okay.
Okay.
My thing is, if you take away science, no. If you go into the movie,
realistic for movies.
Yeah, they haven't been realistic since like the Fast Five. If you go into these movies and say to yourself, physics doesn't exist, then you'd be like, oh, okay, this all makes sense. That's all you got to do. You got to just tell yourself that physics is not a thing.
Yeah, bro. They had
the laws.
How about
they had fucking tinfoil around the car and sent it to space?
Yeah, that's honestly, I'm very like, I love the movie. Don't get me wrong. It's just like, come on, bro. Like,
they send these niggas in space. Where do you go from here?
Space. How the hell do you end up in space? And then they ram into the spaceships or whatever the thing is.
The satellite.
And still live. Like, how do you do that?
Okay, that's not what bothers me. You know what bothers me is the way they did it. It was like Tyrese was like you're the numbers guy. I drive, and he hit the gas pedal in fucking space. What? He hit the gas pedal, and the car went forward into the satellite in outer space.
Yes.
Like if you told me, okay, there's a
I
button
don't
push.
know. I don't have
you-
an answer. Some of this stuff
If you told me there's a
really
button that he
is
pushed,
mind-blowing.
if you told me there's a button that he pushed that activated thrusters, I'd be like, okay, that makes sense. I can wrap my head around that. But what the fuck does a gas pedal have to do with anything? Weird.
I don't know.
Weird.
I just
They went fucking crazy, bro.
Also,
Can
can we talk
I
about the magnets? Because that's not how magnets work. Because only some of the things were getting pulled and other so they only pulled some metallic things and not every metallic thing. That doesn't make sense to me either.
I don't get that part either. There's a lot of like, even walking into the movie, I was a little confused at first. I caught on eventually because I'm like, okay, let me get this straight. Okay, Dom's brother killed the father. And it's basically been a brother and brother retaliation against each other. But then I'm trying to figure out the part still to this day. They pull up, they tell them, oh, Cypher has been part of the whole process of
Who the fuck
Dom's
is Mr.
brother.
Nobody?
Huh?
Who the fuck is
Mr. Nobody?
Where did he, what movie was he in?
The
Who?
last one.
He was in the last one?
Who?
Yeah.
Dom's brother?
Mr.
John Cena?
No,
And
Mr.
where the fuck
Mr.
is
Nobody.
Hobbs and Shaw? Like, what's going
Oh
on?
yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like Mr. Nobody, like I'm sorry. And I did see the last one. I had to watch the last one just to remind myself about everything. But I didn't know if they were just trying to cram. I felt like they were just trying to cram everything from all the Fast and Furious that we watched all into one. I didn't like that. Honestly speaking.
I mean, that's essentially what they did.
That's what they
Yeah,
did.
I know. And honestly speaking, it really was getting on my nerves that people who should have been dead kept popping up alive. Let's start up, huh?
Just Han. I thought it was just Han, no?
No, Hans, but I'm saying like you had Letty last year. I mean, not
Yeah,
last year.
Letty.
You had Letty before that. Then you had Hans.
Fate of the Fury, she came back on when she had amnesia.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
I never really saw her die on screen.
Yeah, that's different. No, I mean, Han
But
died
we all
3 times.
sense that she died. So
On screen.
Tyrese should have died the minute that landmine shit happened.
That was funny.
That's why, but that's the comedy part of it where they added in and said when he thought he was invincible.
Yeah, that what I like that because it was like he's sort of like an avatar for the watcher. He's like, we're all watching it and just like it's almost like he's watching it with us. He's like, yo, all the shit we've been through and we're alive. Don't you
They
find
don't
that
have a
kind of
scratch.
weird? Right.
Nobody will believe them. They don't have a scratch to prove it.
I still like the movie, don't get me wrong. It's just certain things. It's like, I felt like, God, can you just like let everybody die who was supposed to die, let everybody be who was supposed to be. Like, I felt like they just was including everything from all the Fast and Furious, all in movie 9.
And Bow Wow was in it. I told you.
Bow Wow wasn't it. No one said he wasn't. Who said he wasn't in it?
That was he had like 4 lines.
Yeah, he was like that's
it. He was in 2 scenes.
I'm not gonna lie to you, he didn't look great.
He looked fat.
Yeah, hater.
I mean,
he didn't. He looked fat.
He eating good,
like they just called him.
After the Soldier Boy and
he looked like
battle,
he looked
after
like they called him
Soldier
like,
Boy, that man is eating real good.
he looked like they called him like the day of, and they're like, "Yo, man, we need you on set." He was like, "All right, I guess I'll get up bed."
He was fat, but
I think he was just excited. No, he's just eating good. I mean, people, COVID.
That nigga fat. His Wikipedia picture still shows the old him.
Okay, well, you know what? Maybe he's happy.
I guess you can compare that to happy weight.
And COVID, when you don't really have the right gyms and stuff right now, even though
he's
he does
a celebrity,
have the money,
he can make a gym in his
house.
Right,
that's what I was about to say. Even though he's a celebrity, maybe he just got relaxed. I mean, I can't speak for him. I don't know.
Bow Wow is the same age as me, if not.
He could be, or he could be just trying to get his weight up so that when he does lose the weight, he get a lot of muscle.
You thinking too much into it. Thinking too much into it.
Just wait.
Well, all right,
throwing that out there.
So, Tokyo Drift. Let's just point this out. Tokyo Drift was one of the dumbest, pointless Fast and the Furious spin-offs, movies that they've made?
I disagree.
Well, you
That's
disagree
actually
with
one
that?
of the better ones.
I like Tokyo Drift.
You like
Tokyo
Tokyo
Drift?
Drift?
I think Tokyo Drift was
I
the
I
better
said
one.
I like Tokyo Drift.
I hated that shit.
One, because I like Tokyo. So, and I know a lot of like, there's a lot of stuff like that that goes on in Tokyo. So it made it even more intriguing. So when Tokyo Drift came out and then I watched it, I was like, I mean, acting wise, it could have been better if you're talking about Bow Wow, but he was a rapper turned in, even though you got Ludacris, who's a great rapper who turned into a great actor. But I mean, I wasn't mad at Tokyo Drift.
I enjoyed it.
In comparison to the other ones,
In
Tokyo
comparison
Drift
to the
sucked.
other ones, that would be like
the
Top
number,
five.
not
It's
top
definitely
five.
top 5. It's
Really?
100% top 5 for sure.
All right, we'd have to.
okay.
Some of them aren't even memorable to me. Like the one with
You know what? You're right.
the one with Gal Gadot. I don't even remember it.
Gallagher,
Oh,
who's that?
yeah.
Gal Gadot was the girl that
Fast
she's
Six.
Wonder Woman. She's Wonder Woman. She played Han's
Fast 6
girlfriend.
and 7. She was Elena. No,
Right.
not Elena. She wasn't Elena. She was
Whatever her name was. I don't even. I
Hans
forgot she
girl.
was in it.
Hans girl.
Yeah, Han's girlfriend.
When they showed that the flashback, and I was like, I don't even remember her being in these fucking movies.
No, I remember her because they killed her the last the one before the last.
That's when they went. When it was in Brazil.
No, that was Fast 5.
No, she was in there. She helped them rob the bank.
No, that was Eva Mendes. Oh no,
Eva
that was Too
Mendes was
Fast, Too
in
Furious.
Fast 5.
No, that's Too Fast, Too Furious. She was in the second one.
She was in there for a while.
Oh yeah, she was.
Oh.
And then she left.
You know, I'm getting them
She
confused.
spun off to do the Wonder Woman
Hans
movie.
girl was in 5, 6, and 7.
Right. She
I
was
don't
in a
think she was
few of
in
them.
3 of them. Was she in 3 of them?
Yeah.
Or 6, 7, and
And
8.
Vin Diesel girl was in with 2 of them. The same.
This is the first
as
one.
the same amount as So now,
Well, he
all
met
right,
Elena when he was
hold
locked
on.
up.
More importantly, when the fuck did Vin Diesel have a son?
Elena was pregnant.
In the last one. In the last one.
In the last
Okay.
one, she
Oh,
was
hold on,
pregnant
hold on.
and
Let's
she
do this,
had the
let's do this,
baby.
let's do
Okay. So Elena has a baby. There's baby
Yes.
Brian. Brian is about what? How old you would say?
All right, wait, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
3.
Hold on.
Okay, 3. Now,
All
Dom's sister had
Yeah.
a baby by
Yes.
Brian.
Yeah.
They never killed Brian off the show, so he just
No.
quit the game. He
Which
quit
I
the
thought was
game and
stupid.
he's somewhere in the Netherlands
All right,
hiding out.
Hold on.
Because when they asked where's baby Brian, they said he's with Brian.
Yeah.
They're at the cookout. The Skyliner pulls
That
up.
means they're bringing back Brian.
I don't want to agree with that.
How?
But I think if they
And
bring
I thought
back
about that.
Brian,
bringing
Because I
back
was thinking-
Brian is they recasted Brian,
So
They
do you
re-
think
they-
were-
they're
but
re-
Paul
they-
Walker's
they-
brother,
or it was
Yeah.
just a thing like Paul Walker is still alive.
Paul Walker's brother
Well, they
might
would-
play him?
They were talking about that, but
Because in the
I
in
don't
the film,
The last
Vin
scene
Diesel-
is Brian coming
when
back.
Dom is
Right.
when Dom is going back in time and looking in the bathroom, wasn't that supposed to be Paul?
What?
we talking about.
No, when he died, when he was dying,
No, he was looking at himself,
He was looking at
Mhm.
himself, a glimpse of the mirror
his
while
childhood.
he's there. And who was on the phone in the bathroom?
that was his
father.
dad.
Oh, his father. Yes. Okay. So
It was his younger self.
that's right, his younger self. Okay.
All right, hold on, hang on. Can I ask you guys what nationality are these motherfuckers? Like, because apparently now, fucking Vin Diesel's dad in the movie is Mexican. His brother is played by a British guy, like the younger
Remember
version.
the woman,
Like,
the
what
woman
are
that
they?
had captive, the Sequel spy. She had said it. He's American.
Who's American?
Jacob.
Yeah, sure, but what is his dad? Because his dad was Mexican as hell.
He might have been a mutt. They're
That's
mutts.
the guy
Dom
from-
is
that's the guy
probably
from
mixed.
Mayan.
He's probably Mexican and white.
But in all honesty, what is Vin Diesel? What is he black? Is he Puerto
He's
Rican?
biracial. He's biracial.
He's
Right,
biracial,
so-
yeah. He's
So it's
mixed.
safe to assume that the Torettos are fucking biracial out the ass.
That's what I was
Well,
gonna go with. I was just
How
gonna
the
wing
fuck
it and
does
be
he
like,
speak Spanish?
He
huh?
don't.
He spoke
he does.
Spanish in jail. He was laughing at the Dominican niggas.
He understand. He spoke 3 words, nigga.
Still,
And Cardi
the fact that he
B.
understood him.
And Cardi B.
I like
Cardi
Cardi.
B.
Come
Okay.
on, bro.
Okay,
We
Cardi
didn't need that.
B.
We didn't need
I
that
liked
at all.
Cardi.
That
Come
shit
on, bro.
came out of nowhere.
It was
We
so
didn't need
cute.
that.
I liked
Bro.
it.
I
We
had
didn't
to
need
tweet.
that.
I said
it.
Cardi fucking B.
I liked it.
And
We
she
didn't
would.
need that.
She
Yo.
they just gave her out to the scene like, oh yeah, the Dom is
only
free.
thing I didn't
Cardi
like
B saved them.
When
What?
it came to Cardi B is that they put her in the wrong scene. Like they're supposed to be in London. How the hell is she in an Interpol
She
as a
said
police
she traveled the
officer?
world. I'm going back to DR. She said that.
I don't
Didn't need
think
that
that
scene.
fit her
That was
there.
crazy. So Cardi B is in the next Fast and Furious.
What do you guys think of the younger versions? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, I'll watch a.
Oh, I
prequel.
liked him. I liked his
I don't
voice.
want-
He
I don't
sound
wanna-
very
Now,
deep
see,
voice.
now,
Like
I don't
here's
want
the
to see that.
thing.
I don't want
he
to
Now,
see
see,
that.
sounds
this
very good. Very good actor.
This
I
is
don't
what
wanna
I'm
see that.
thinking they're gonna do. I think they're gonna go back and do like a prequel showing Dom, Jacob, and the dad's lives. Do you think they'll have a spinoff for that?
I don't
Maybe,
think
but
so.
I hope not.
I think
I hope not.
you know what the next movie is gonna be. They're going back in time, so it's gonna be time travel.
I'm
Back
telling
to
you
the-
because
Back to
Jason
the
Statham
They
saw
going
to
Do
face
we
Time
need to
face
go
with
back
Han
in time
again.
though about Dom and his brother when we just
They're
saw
gonna go
that?
back-
So I don't think that's
they're
gonna
gonna-
be a
they're
go.
gonna build a new age DeLorean and go back in time. That's the next movie.
No, or they
That's
could
too
just
far.
be
You're
trying
going
to
too
start
far.
a
You're
new
going too far.
formation of
They went into
building a
space,
bigger.
man. They went into
They're getting
space.
crazy. They're getting crazy.
I don't know. I'm
The
coming
next
out.
logical
Cardi
step.
B bailed them out.
What's the next logical step?
What's wrong with the Cardi
You
B
going to outer
bailing them
space?
out?
Yeah, because
next
I'm
logical
thinking,
step from space is
okay,
is
he's
time
got to
travel.
fight his way out. Cardi B takes off her fucking helmet. I'm like, what?
Yeah,
This is
that's
how
why
you
I said I
propel
don't
the
think that
scene?
scene. But that's why I said I don't think that scene made sense. I said that.
No, it made
Yeah, I don't know.
they made it make sense.
But
with a
remember
weird
what
thing.
Vin Diesel said to Jacob? He says, "Do you trust your team?"
Yeah,
He
because he said there's a lot of
foreseen them
people
niggas.
here who trust your team. Yeah,
He foreseen them betraying him in the long run.
and obviously he didn't because look what
And
happened
this,
in the end.
I don't like the super spy, the girl, whatever her name is. I don't
Saga?
like her cap. She's just like, she's mad smart. She's mad clever in a
The
sense.
bad guy? The bad
Yeah,
girl?
Yeah, Cypher.
bad
girl.
Cypher.
Cypher?
How
Cypher
is-
is
My
her
thing
name.
is, we don't know what her
She's
motivation
a
is.
hacker.
But like,
Yeah,
what's
she's
her
like a
motivation?
super hacker.
But we don't know what
And-
she wants.
And she
Answer
killed-
Answer me this. What were they stopping from happening?
Well,
that device.
Yeah, but
device.
what does it do? Like, what were they stopping
If
from
it-
happening?
Basically, it takes over. It takes control of anything that runs on binary code. So
I thought it was
anything- any
like
computer,
artificial
any cell phone-
intelligence. That's why she wanted it.
any computer, any cell phone, any device that operates on binary code, it can take over, and anybody who has that power can turn. Basically, they were saying you can turn satellites on people, and you can hold the country hostage for whatever you want. because
Actually,
satellites control nuclear weapons and blah blah blah.
Wow.
you're right. You're right. Because in the movie, she says, I know your whole second grade report card. Majority of that is already encrypted in a computer screen. So she probably already had access to his scores. So
The
You're right.
thing is like even in 2 movies now with Charlize Theron as Cypher, they don't really tell us what her.
This just
motivation
came
is.
out of nowhere.
They don't tell us. Yeah, it's
I'm
not like
gonna rewatch all
because
this
everybody else.
nah, in
Because
Fast
everybody
8,
else-
they do give a
I'm gonna rewatch
description of
all
what
these
her
shit.
motive was.
I gotta rewatch.
like-
I gotta figure this out.
Because Mr. Nobody,
Because everybody, if you look at it, everybody that becomes that shows up as like an adversary has a certain motivation. Like if you talk about go as far back as Jason Statham. Jason Statham is there to get revenge because they fucked up his brother. And his brother, he was the big bad. They reveal from Tokyo Drift, and they
oh my God,
So,
Eva.
I remember why Cypher is because of something that dealt with Shaw.
Yeah, she hired.
I read it this morning, and it slipped my mind because I read what was her motive. Like I read up on today, like what was Cypher motive and stuff like that, and why she killed Elena and stuff. And I forgot. Somebody said that the reason why she killed Elena was because Dom didn't kill Letty, and that's why she did what she did.
No.
Yeah.
No. Why would she care? The reason Cypher became a villain. Cypher's
short movies. I didn't know they had shorts that like tie things together.
Yeah. Go ahead, Stan.
Yeah. Cypher hired the Shaws to whatever it is that they were trying to do, and then obviously Dom and everybody got in the way, and then she went away. Cypher was gone. So like behind the scenes, we don't know Cypher exists. All we know is the Shaws exist. So then the first Shaw got fucked up, ended up in the hospital because he fucked around with Dom and the team. Then Deckard Shaw, played by Jason Statham, he was avenging his brother because that's why he blew up the house. That's he killed Han, or thought he killed Han, and he was going after everybody because they fucked with his brother. Then obviously Jason Statham joins the team to go back against Cypher because Cypher was supposed to take care of the Shaws and whatnot. And then that's when the Shaws, Helen Mirren came in, and that's when their mom was involved and all this other shit.
But I also read something today where it said Cypher also killed Elena in revenge for Dom not killing Letty when she was supposed to be teaming up with the other side.
Why? Remember when Letty it was a clone? Didn't she have a fucking clone?
It was.
There's clones in this movie?
Go look it up because I read it.
No, Letty's wasn't a clone.
Wasn't Letty a clone?
No. She got amnesia from an accident.
No, but I read it.
Remember the dude tried to kill her?
Hold on.
I kid you not. I read something today about that because I was doing some research into. I was doing some research into why. Like if Space Ghost wants to Google later, because I looked into that, like why did Cypher kill Elena? And it was a big paragraph saying that it also had something to do with Dom not killing Letty. Because at the time, remember, Letty was working for the other side. Remember, Letty was working for the other side.
Remember, Dom got taken over too.
Y'all confusing me.
Dom got fucking. He was a double agent.
Elena was Hobbs's.
Are y'all listening to me?
Yeah, we know Elena was.
Dom worked with this chick on Cypher, and that's why she killed Letty. She killed Elena because Dom was working, and Dom was supposed to kill Letty, but he didn't.
But that's what I'm saying. I read a paragraph today that said, in regards to whatever else the reasons on why she killed or did what she did, they said that the part also was because Dom did not kill Letty at the time when she was the traitor. And that also played a part into her killing Elena. Because Dom was supposed to kill Letty at the time when she was working for the other side.
And Dom
go look into it. But I read that this morning and I was like, really? Then I had to go back to some more research, but I was caught up with work, so I didn't get to see it.
Dom worked with Cypher to have peace. Remember, it was like an ultimatum she gave him.
Yeah, I remember that.
Killing the family or whatever the case might have been. And he went over there and to help her. And he fought against Hobbs.
I don't know, but Space Ghost
Cypher doesn't show up until Fate and the Furious. That's 8.
Right. Yeah. And then when does Mr. Nobody show up?
Damn.
8.
Who the fuck? No, I don't see that.
Mr. Nobody hired or bailed them out when the
I never heard of this Mr. Nobody nigga, man.
He came in around the same time Cypher did.
Yeah.
Nah, bro. I never
they were the two masterminds having each other go against one another.
I don't know. They don't mention Mr. Nobody in this thing I'm looking at.
I've seen a lot of critics say they've gone.
Mr. Nobody. Mr. Nobody came in at Fast 7. Furious.
Okay, right before Fate of 8. Okay.
In the Furious 7, Mr. Nobody was there.
In what part?
Furious 7. That's where he came. He's the guy who blew up the house.
No, Shaw blew up the house.
No, Shaw didn't blow up.
So we thought.
Mr. Nobody who blew up the house.
But what I'm
Wait, I never heard them mention Mr. Nobody in F7.
Brought back. That's when Han came back the first time.
There's so many that we're all getting confused.
Is it finally
because
making
we're
Tokyo
like,
Drift part of the main plot?
I don't remember hearing Mr. Nobody in F7 though. I don't remember that.
Oh, that's when Jason Statham, I guess, became the bad.
Yeah, that's when Jason Statham was the villain and going after Vin Diesel for killing his
That's
brother.
the fight between Hobbs and Shaw. They fought each other that time.
Right.
No, that's between Dom and
that was
Jason
the end.
Statham.
Wasn't that the end? The end credit scene.
The end credit scene.
Oh, when fucking Shaw and Hobbs.
I think that's the last one. That's the last one Paul Walker was in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's correct. But that
wasn't it Shaw that blew up the house as revenge for he was trying to kill everybody, which is why he killed Han.
Yeah, because of his brother dying. Yes, that's when they were all eating at the table.
But he was working for Mr. Nobody then.
Okay. Shaw was working for Mr. Nobody?
Shaw was working for Mr. Nobody.
You know what? You're right. He's right. Because in the beginning of the movie, when he tells them,
You said it 7 times. One time is good.
But you know what? You know what fucked it up? In F7, they not in F6 or whatever the fuck, right?
Fate of the Furious?
At the end of that, remember they showed Han getting killed by Jason Statham, and then him calling Mr. Nobody like it's done.
But then
in this movie, one, he disappeared and he's with him.
Well, he hired. Remember, Mr. Nobody hired Han.
He hired Han,
and Han had ran away back to Tokyo with his girl.
But wasn't Han in another movie?
Tokyo Drift.
Wasn't Han in another movie before this?
Tokyo Drift.
No. After Tokyo Drift, wasn't he in the movie where? Wasn't he in the movie where Letty got her memory back? Wasn't he?
No, I don't remember.
This is his first appearance back.
No, he was in there in the beginning, and then he left, and then the Tokyo Drift thing happened.
Letty came back last year. I keep saying last year like if it's last year. Letty came back in F8.
So I'm saying in F7.
She came back.
Letty didn't come back in F8. She
came back before that.
Yeah, she came back. I don't know. I'm confused. I got to rewatch this shit, man.
Search it real quick. See what
you know episode. What? The memory was F7.
They got a Monopoly game?
The memory was F7. The baby issue with Elena was F8. But Hans never showed up in F7 unless it was like a little snippet about how Hans died when they asked what happened to him. But he never was in F7 or F8.
Can we go back a second? Why don't they just kill Brian off screen?
I don't know. I think it's like a fucking like a bad karma kind of thing. They don't want to kill him in the movie too. I also think that
nobody in this movie died, really.
Yeah, that's the thing.
But this is what I was thinking.
That's the part that I'm not understanding. Like somebody got died.
This is my wildest thought.
Somebody should have died.
Except I bet you what's the name comes back.
Who?
Just bring the whole cast back. Just dig it up and just bring the whole cast back.
Comes back from Tom.
That's
why I said Eva Mendes was in it at one point.
Have Paul Walker's brother do him. Just bring the whole thing back.
I'm thinking Paul Walker a recast.
They can't bring. I wouldn't do good in the box office to me. I'm thinking. This is what I was thinking. This is what I was asking earlier. How old is baby Brian? Because I'm thinking it was fucking Brian's son.
What?
No.
It pulls up with the fucking skyline, and he might be of age, maybe 13, 15.
No. Showed up. When
too young.
Showed up, that's his son. When his sister showed
I think they would bring back Paul's brother.
But they said the kids are with Brian.
No, hold on.
Safe.
They probably would bring back Paul's brother as in to say this is his brother, long lost brother, or some fucking script.
No, they just say that's Paul.
Act like nah.
So you trying to pull an Aunt Viv?
Yeah, they gonna pull an Aunt Viv.
You trying to pull an Aunt Viv?
With the brother. I mean, he pulled up to the barbecue. He did.
In his car,
we got one more seat. Yo, question.
I've been Googling with that fucking Honda.
I've been Googling Vin Diesel's boots that he wears in his movie.
Tim's.
No, them shits is not Tim's.
Martins.
Bro,
you see the fucking heel on them shits?
You the only person who actually took the time to Google his boots.
Those are fucking improvised
military boots.
Now I gotta look. I gotta see.
Caterpillar boots.
Those are some Timbs, but them shits is fucking. Them shits has got some.
From Walmart.
They got an extra heel on them shits. It makes him taller.
He wearing Timbs. They said They said Dom Toretto Timberlands. He wears Timberlands.
Nah, that's not real.
Exactly.
Them shits is not. That's not real.
Those are the lumberjacks.
They got a picture of him wearing Timbs in Fast 9 when he pressed the foot
at the barbecue. Pull up the stills from the last scene, and when Vin Diesel's wearing the white shirt and the blue jeans, he got brown Timbs on. The nigga heel
He's always
is so
wearing
tall.
Timbs.
His shoe is on an incline. His heel is here. He's like got a heel.
He wears Vance Carson.
Vance Carson.
These guys are international spies now. They can afford.
It's a work boot. It's a work boot though.
They can customize their
It's Caterpillar. It's the Caterpillar boots, guys. It's the boots by Caterpillar.
Oh, he got another pair. What's this? Hold on. What's this pair? This look crazy.
Share your screen.
Yeah, these boots look crazy though. I don't think
he got some big ass.
Those are Michelle Rodriguez's boots. Okay.
What?
They have them in a museum somewhere. Fast and Furious 2001.
He got like the military boots.
The stomp a nigga out boots.
he wearing Timbs right here. I don't know.
Yo, his back must be fucked up.
The boots that look similar to a Nike Air One.
Had on big ass boots with the heel on it.
That's Nike Air One boot Timberland.
Nigga says to Brian, he says, Brian, I think Dad wants to ask you something. You ready to say grace? And he got them fucking boots on. I'm telling you, them shits is dumb big. Nothing like I've ever seen before.
I don't see those boots, man.
Bro.
They look like regular work boots.
Wild,
now, remember the two funny guys? The two funny guys that was part of the bank chat.
Don.
The two funny.
Yeah, that was the other thing. Okay, Don Omar is in
where
it.
Where the fuck did they go? And he brought in these other.
Don Omar is in it, but they're in the beginning of the young stage in jail.
Tango wasn't in it. Tango wasn't in it.
Tango Calderon.
Don Omar was in it though.
He was the one cooking at the end. I don't know. Tango must have been busy. Tango must be in jail in DR somewhere.
They rich. Remember what they were supposed to do with their money. They don't care. They don't want to be in that.
Why wouldn't Tango show up?
I don't know.
He got Tim's on, Craig.
Those ain't Tim's, bro. Watch the scene.
Tango Calderon is recording.
Look at the group chat. I'm sending it.
What was that supposed to be? Don Omar and Tango when he was in prison in the beginning of the movie. Yeah. That's it. That's all you need.
Oh. I don't even know how to get to the chat.
I mean, it's all good.
Are you on the phone?
Yeah, I'm on my phone. I can't get to it.
Dude, that's
what? You can't get on to what?
I can't view the chat live.
Oh, I don't think I can do that either.
All right, forget it.
But it's all good.
Oh, you talking about these are black.
So wait.
What is this?
Those are some high heel boots. How the fuck they stand?
It's Skechers. It look like it's Skechers.
How did you guys switch positions?
Wow. I'll be very shocked if that is the truth at Skechers boots.
I got a picture of these big ass boots.
Watch somebody be like, what's wrong with Skechers boots? I'm gonna be like, nothing. I just never thought.
Don't nobody want no fucking Skechers boots.
Or they orthopedic shoes.
Why isn't this staying still? Oh my God, I just had it. Oh, there we go.
These look like Tim's.
Do we know how tall Vin Diesel is in real life?
No, he's short. That nigga's like 5'8".
No, I don't think he's that short. I think he's probably 6 feet.
John Cena, we know how tall he is.
I love John Cena.
He's shorter than John Cena.
I love John Cena. I think John Cena did very well.
John Cena 3 words in this fucking movie.
No, he didn't. He said
I
more than
didn't-
3 words.
I didn't
What
like
is
that
it?
he was so serious. I wish
He
he
had
been a
one
little
talking
more.
He should have did the fucking when he
yeah.
picked that when he pulled up in the car and scooped that shit up. Before he pulled off, he should have went like that.
Did you notice
went like
2
what?
things?
The John
When
Cena
it goes
shit.
like this, that you can't see me.
Can't see me. And
I thought
Bungie
he
do
was
the,
That
I
was
thought he was
funny.
gonna do a
If
wrestling.
he would have did that, I'd have been like,
The
oh,
Rock,
but did you-
that's
okay,
clever.
when the Rock
Right, the
came
Rock
in,
bottom-
he rock bottom
Rock,
down.
he rock
Like he
bottom,
rock bottom.
basically through the fucking through
And
the
he did
furniture.
the people's elbow to Hobbs.
He
Yeah,
did do that. The
He was
Rock
like,
had a couple of his
"Ah."
moves in that movie. I like that they did that when the
No,
Rock
but did
was
you
in
notice?
it. Yeah.
There's that fight scene with John Cena, that really big dude on top of the truck. He did, that thing where like in wrestling they'll like spin on top of their back to kind of like, it's like an old school wrestling move. He did do that, which I don't know, that was a weird thing to do.
But hold up though. Do you recall Han getting his ass whipped in the truck when he was trying to save the girl, Xena, or whatever her name is? Anyway, Han got his ass folded. He can't fight for shit.
Oh yeah, he's not a fighter.
They folded his ass up. He was really getting his ass whipped in that truck, trying to save the daughter or the girl that he took.
How many Dippin' Dots you get this morning?
So where do we go from here?
How many Dippin' Dots?
Time travel, dude. Time travel.
Time
They
travel.
gotta go
Stan,
back in
Stan
time.
says time travel. Why do we need to go?
Because
in time? We just
Tyrese-
saw time travel.
Tyrese is saying the same shit. Like, what the fuck are we
What's
gonna do
the
next? Because
What's the next logical step? They went into outer space. They can't go further into space. I don't know. Time travel.
Gotta go to
it's,
core.
and it's always some fucking
go to the core
device
of the
trying to
earth.
destroy shit. They should
That
just
makes
collab
sense.
with the
That makes
Avengers.
sense.
They have to go to the core of the earth now.
Now they're gonna go further into outer space.
They gotta
and
go
like the
search for the
Guardians of the
aliens.
You ever seen the
Space
movie
Ghost.
Core? You ever seen the movie Core?
Remember,
Cars?
they was doing this shit for
yeah.
money.
Or no, never heard of it.
Where they go?
They're
to the
not doing
core
this
of
shit
the
for
earth?
money no more. It's all like revenge. It's all
Where they
better.
Yeah, I
where
think
they
they're
gotta
just
cut
doing it
through?
for fun now. They made so much
And-
money off of
so-
it. Fox
No, I'm
selling
saying
it.
in the
They already
movie.
made
Remember,
70 mil off of the first week.
I'm talking
How
about
many Dippin' Dots?
inside the movie. From the first Fast and Furious, they was working on it. They was doing hustle. It was hustling, getting money. They robbed the richest guy in Brazil for the money.
No, they
But
changed
now,
the movie what it
since
is.
people getting shot and killed, they've been hell bent on revenge.
They
What if
changed this
what if
movie for the-
what if the next movie is like a time jump,
No,
maybe 10, 15 years in the future,
no,
and it's little Brian
no,
and it's Brian's son
No,
and like
son.
somebody else, and
No.
That's
Cardi
just
B is
too
still
much.
alive. They
Just-
gotta
But that's what I'm
add it.
saying. If they go like 10 years later, and it's the boys.
Cardi B is gonna be Tyrese's girl in the movie now.
Cardi B is having a baby.
Yes, congratulations to
That
the
has nothing to do with the
bomb.com
movie.
woman
It
in the
take-
rap
it take
game.
3 years to make a movie. Like
Right. And little Brian's gonna be driving the fucking cars. I'm telling
when was
you.
the last?
That's what I'm
Fast
saying.
and Furious? It was mad long ago.
You know what?
What if-
I would
what-
like
yeah, what
to
if they do
see,
that?
if anything, little Brian going up against following his father's footsteps, going up against other.
No.
Maybe they'll do a
It's
young
perfect.
Fast and
It's
Furious for
perfect.
teenagers.
Yeah,
I don't
no, I'm
know.
saying, look, it's perfect. It's gonna be little Brian and Brian's son, and it's gonna be a little,
Oh
like
yeah,
a little
that's yeah.
Dom,
No.
a young Dom, sort of young
No,
Brian kind of thing.
no.
And do that,
They're
and then
just
they gotta
That'd be
rescue
cool.
Dom.
It's
They gotta
gonna
rescue Dom
cast
from
Paul
Cypher.
Walker's brother, and it's another thing, another person they gotta kill.
All right, maybe
They should-
I would hope
ooh,
this is
ooh,
it.
I got it.
Honestly,
I
I
got
just hope they just
It's
stop.
gonna be Hobbs
got it.
goes bad.
Can we just,
I got
or
it.
they could just
Rampage. Now they
stop,
gotta
Hold on.
stop the Rock.
or they could just
Hold on, I
stop.
got it. I got it.
What?
His dad never died. Dom's dad never died. He never died in that car.
So
Gotta
every
stop.
movie's
You
gonna
gotta
be somebody
stop.
that's supposed
Dom's
to die
dad
didn't
dead.
die. I'm so sick of
No,
it.
no, no,
That car blew
was-
up into pieces.
no.
He's
He
gone.
didn't die. We thought that about Han, and look, he came back.
This is different.
Look.
The car blew up in the air. It's different.
We don't know anything anymore.
When he flew out with a
science?
jetpack in 1989.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
Yes.
No.
Yeah,
Listen,
he
to
did.
be
And then
honest with you,
Dom's dad has been alive the whole time, and then he was in the CIA
I'm dying.
working with Mr. Nobody, or he is Mr. Nobody.
Oh, Mr.
That's crazy,
Nobody's
right?
still in the loose, actually. So they still got more movies to make.
Dom's dad is Mr. Nobody the whole time. How about
why
that?
would Dom's dad be Mr. Nobody?
Well, why
The
not?
show
At
was
this
Mr.
point,
Nobody. Listen, How many Dippin' Dots?
Or they could just stop right where they are.
I'm just ignoring how many Dippin' Dots.
I'm giving it a bowl of Dippin' Dots.
I'll give it a 1 gallon bucket.
I'll give it a gallon of Dippin' Dots, like a literal.
I liked it still, despite all the shit that we just said. But
I enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. I'm a Fast and Furious girl, so I love it. The only thing is that I just wish that the format would just stop sometimes of it all being the same. But I still will watch it if it's on in the movie theaters, of course. But I really think that they should just stop now. I really think this should just stop.
No, it's not gonna.
They're not gonna stop.
They're gonna make 2 more. It's been confirmed.
They're doing another spinoff. They're gonna do a Ludacris Tyrese spinoff. They're
gonna. That'd be cool.
A Ludacris. It should be Ludacris, Tyrese, Bow Wow, Don Omar, and Tango.
That's just too much.
And the girl.
That's just too much.
No, that's
Ludacris and Tyrese.
What's the girl's name?
And the British girl. His love interest.
I think that it should be a comedy. Like,
definitely, I agree with that.
Yeah, they could make a comedy out of that.
I would watch that.
That'd be fire to me.
But I'm really tired. I'm really tired of it.
It'll be 4 fast. Yeah, you do those people. It'll be 4 Fast, 4 Furious. Because they had 2 Fast, 2 Furious, and they have 4 Fast, 4 Furious.
Oh my God, we're just coming up with, or just stop.
There's 4 of them.
Because it's 4 of them. It's 4 black.
They're not gonna stop.
It's 4 black dudes. Don Omar, Tyrese, Bow Wow.
Good luck telling Don he's black.
4 black dudes. 4 black dudes. You get the black audience involved because they need more black sales. So you get.
They could bring back
crazy.
They could bring back Idris Elba.
They stop it. Idris Elba. He's the bad guy.
Or
he just died. No, he died. He died.
Part 1 Fast and part
Nobody
1
really died.
Furious. Part
Nobody
2
really
Furious.
died.
Yeah, Hobbs didn't die.
Hobbs and Shaw is a whole. They making Hobbs and Shaw too.
Yeah, I'm cool without that.
they trying to be Marvel. That's what they trying.
I'm actually cool without that.
You know what would be real funny.
I give it a gallon of Dippin' Dots as well.
It'd be funny if they went the total opposite direction and was like, "Hey guys, we should just race cars again."
No, they got it.
Yeah, nobody races anymore. The whole theme of this whole movie was them racing people for money.
That's what they got to do. It's going to be a spinoff with Tyrese and Ludacris, and they just racing.
Yeah, can we just go back to the racing? That's what made it so fun. Because I remember it was yesterday.
Hold on.
I saw Fast and Furious. I was working at a movie theater. I was 16. My first job working at a movie theater. Shut up! Shut up!
Already. Come on.
Shut up!
Hold on. I have a question. At one point, they were like, they're looking for tech people, right? They're like, we need to go to. I know a guy in Germany, a tech guy, and that's when they go find Bow Wow.
First tech guy was Ludacris.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. In this movie, they were like, I know a guy in Germany, and they go find Bow Wow and the other white guy, and I'm like, but they have a tech guy right here. It's Ludacris. Ludacris right here. Why did they need a tech guy?
They didn't go for them.
They sent Ludacris.
They went them there
and Tyrese to get a car.
They went there to get cars. They didn't go for tech.
Oh,
they were just doing that racing drone car.
Don told us to meet you here to get a car. We heard you got cars.
That dude looks like shit too.
All I'm saying is, can we just go back to racing? Because I remember when I first saw it at the end of the movie, working at the movie theaters, mad people was just driving off as if they was racers after that with their hoopties, their new cars or whatever.
That's how people get hurt.
Felt like they wasn't driving.
I don't want that.
Give us that thrill.
They do the fake shit because people are really dying.
They really race in LA.
No, it's true.
Like in LA, they really race like that. Like they really do that.
Yeah, out in Long Island, I used to see that.
No, fuck. Long Island is cool. They do that.
No, they do that.
They really do that. Like that's based on LA culture. They really.
Yeah,
I know that. Yeah.
The first movie where Johnny Tran in like the desert thing, the race wars, that's a thing they do every.
That's the thing. They do that shit every Saturday.
No, I know that. I'm just saying, out in Long Island, I'm religiously I know they do that in Long Island. I've seen it.
Well, they do a lot of places. They
But
used
it's
to, they
New
used to
York,
race up,
so in the
they
wintertime,
film part
that
of
shit shut down. In LA, that shit all year round. They do that shit
That's true,
every
too.
Saturday.
We should
they used to
go.
race on
Let's
Kansas
go.
too.
Let's go plan a trip to LA and go watch some of that.
LA's fire. LA's fire.
I
going to LA and
had my fair share of
that's
LA.
you want to go away with these plastic surgery bitches. We ain't doing that, man. They crazy.
First of all, I don't need any plastic surgery whatsoever. Everything
never
about me
said
is
you.
You didn't say you did.
All right, how many Dippin' Dots, Chanel?
I thought you said I go for the plastic surgery. My bad.
Man, I said you be with the plastic surgery bitches in the club.
What plastic surgery chicks I be with?
I don't know, and they in LA. That's why you have a bad experience.
No, I went in LA because LA people are weird. They're cool. But they're cool.
I was making.
They're weird, but they're cool. But I never said I didn't like LA. The experience, I would have to be there a little bit longer to experience the vibe of LA more than once.
You got to go different places.
Right.
Like LA is just one thing. Like you go out more.
Right. I would go visit different parts of LA. I was in downtown LA area.
That's a vibe too. But like when you go out, like I went to like Orange County, like that shit different.
Yeah, I would go to like Santa Barbara or some part of like I wouldn't want to be in the terrace the tourist area. I want to be more of like where the underneath the bridge, probably where they do a lot of car racings in LA. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing under the bridge.
Like by the Bay Area or something. Like I would go by the Bay Area. What?
This is Greece? This is in Greece?
No, they do Greece. The Greece, that's where Greece was at.
No, I'm saying by the Bay Area. I'm sure they definitely do
when you go to
some
LA,
racing by the Bay.
If you watch movies, like a lot of movies, you go to LA, you start seeing everything. I knew LA. I knew how to drive around LA just because of movies and Grand Theft Auto. Like I knew where I was going.
Yeah, GTA was.
I want to go to the Bay Area. If I go back to LA, I would like to go to the Bay Area. Because I've never been and I've always wanted to see how that lifestyle is.
Not LA.
I heard it's all gentrified now.
That's California. The Bay Area is a whole different place. That's California.
That's not. That's Oakland. That's Oakland and
California.
Yeah, I mean, well, I want to go
LA
there.
is mad small compared to like California.
Well, let's go to LA.
Fucking huge. LA is
only,
just like
LA. I'll only go if I can.
LA is like
go to the Comedy Store.
It's like fucking.
We could do that, Stan, just for you. We could actually go to a comedy club show out in LA.
I was standing in front of the Comedy Store and I called Stan.
Stan, you should try to see if you could do a show out in LA. Shit.
At the store? No, I could probably get into Laugh. I could get into Laugh Factory, but not the store. The store.
Stan, let's get you to LA.
Getting into the store is like getting into the cellar here. It's hard.
All right, but let's start small. Let's start small. Let's just go to LA, guys. Let's plan a trip.
What's the next movie?
The next movie is
because the movie after the next.
Can we find something?
The movie after the next one is
on one of these streaming platforms.
The movie after the next one is Space Jam. So what's this?
Yeah.
Right. Oh wait. Yeah. When does that come? There's a movie that comes out this week on HBO. Don Cheadle's in it. It's a Steven Soderbergh movie. It comes out.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Let's watch that one. It's on HBO Max.
So when doesn't Space Jam come out Friday?
No, the next.
The Don Cheadle is called What's New. This is called.
All right, so let's do that, and then the week after is Space Jam.
Yeah. What is it called though?
Because I remember it's around 4th of July.
No sudden moves. Yeah, no sudden moves. Let's do that.
All right, let's do that, guys.
The week after isn't Space Jam. The week after that is Black Widow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Black Widow comes out.
After that. The week after that,
so we got
is Space Jam.
No Sudden Move, Black Widow, and Space Jam. Our next 3 top movies that we will be watching and doing our review on.
Okay, July 1st it starts streaming.
Did you guys watch Infinite with Mark Wahlberg?
No, it's on Apple. It's on Apple Plus, right?
It's on Paramount Plus.
Infinite?
No, but I watched Siberia with Keanu and I hated it and I was disappointed this week.
Wait, what?
Siberia?
Siberia with Keanu. It's on Amazon.
Siberia is where he's in the ice.
Yeah. Oh, what a stupid movie.
It wasn't stupid, but it wasn't his best. It's like a fucking.
It was horrible.
I watched Spiral. I saw Spiral.
What's
Oh,
Yeah,
Spiral?
how was Spiral?
It's gory.
Don't watch
But
Siberia.
it's okay. It's all right.
That's an old movie though, Nels.
I came across it this week and I never saw it, and I'm glad I didn't. I wonder why I didn't hear
a bunch
about
of
it.
titles.
Not bad.
I have a bunch
Horrible.
of titles of spy movies that I want to watch.
Spy movie.
I like spy
They're
movies. I like
making-
mystery. I like murder movies. I like all of that.
They're making a Japanese. They're doing a Japanese remake of Cube. I don't know if you guys have ever seen Cube.
Mm-hmm.
It was an independent movie from back in the day, and
No.
they're making a Japanese remake of it, and I'm excited.
Y'all need to watch Train to Busan too.
Oh, I
I
love
think
the
I did.
first one. Remember
That
we did our
shit
review
is
on that?
fire, boy.
I think I
All
watched
right,
that.
well, we're gonna watch that.
What is it on?
I'll watch that on another day.
I
Because
just
Train to
I just
Busan
rented it. It
one
was like
is
$3. I rented it. I was like, fuck it.
right.
I don't
Okay.
remember if I saw it or not.
I think it's on.
Isn't there a
Shudder.
part
I think
two?
it's on Shutter.
Okay.
It's
I
on
remember
it's on HBO.
What?
Train to
Train to
Busan
Busan
2. I
too?
did see it somewhere. I think it's either on Netflix
It
or
says
on
HBO
Netflix.
or
I know it was on Shutter. I
Amazon.
don't know. Train to Busan 2 is fire though.
That shit. The part
The
one was
first one
fucking
we
crazy.
liked.
The
The first
second
one
one
was
is even
the review
crazy.
on. All right,
The
well,
Japanese, the Chinese, the
Oh,
Asians,
they-
Korean. That's
They
Korean.
be
they
putting
know
in
how to
work.
make a
Korean.
motherfucking zombie.
Train to Busan is
They
Korean.
put in work. They definitely put in work. They
That
definitely
shit
put
was
in work.
like, nigga, what?
Yeah.
Niggas was bugging in there.
Train to
I watched
Busan
another
1 was
movie, too,
already
that I
good,
can't
so
remember
I
right
could
now.
only imagine what the 2 would look like.
I watched another movie recently that was real good too. I forgot.
Yeah, I've been actually watching movies too, more.
Y'all gotta see Saint Maud on
Saint Maud.
Yeah, MAUD, Saint Maud.
Okay.
What is
What's that about?
It's about this caretaker. She's like a nun. She's a firm, like a, how you say, a go hard believer. I don't fucking know how to word it, but she kills one of her last patients she was with. She's like punishing herself in the name of God, doing all kind of crazy shit. And at the end, he speaks to her and he tells her is another test she has to pass to meet him, and she fucking pours stuff on her like acetone or something and sets herself on fire in the middle of the park.
What's the point?
He said Saint Maud. Megan
It's
Fox
like
got a movie coming out
she's
too.
a
Called Till Death.
she's a
Just
Jesus
throwing
freak.
that out there.
It's a
couple
horror
of movies.
It's a thriller. She's a Jesus freak.
Oh, okay. Megan Fox got a little thing called Till Death 2 coming out soon. Just throwing movies out there that it actually looks really decent.
Christmas. I said Black Christmas. Black. What's that shit? Black. That shit on Netflix. The zombie shit.
Oh, Black Summer.
Black Summer. I've been watching that.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna watch that too.
You watched the first season?
No.
You got to watch the first season.
All right,
Black Summer?
I got
good?
a lot of stuff to watch for the summer. So
crazy.
all right, we wrapping this up now.
Black Summer is crazy.
All right.
That's another zombie movie, right?
Train to Busan 2 is good. It is.
All right, so we're gonna watch that too. But we gonna
It's
do our
crazy.
review.
It starts getting a little fast and furious. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it's
They're going zombies in space. They go to zombies in space.
huh?
Is it zombies in space?
Zombies in space.
No, not that crazy, but it gets like
He's really cleaning up his.
it gets a little nuts. It gets
I
a
love
little
it. I
nuts.
love it.
It does. It gets a little crazy.
All right, guys. I got to go to bed.
Go to bed.
Yeah, guys. You already know. I gotta wake up at 3 a.m. every morning. So
Why?
This nigga Cram got me.
I go to work at 5.
Oh,
you gotta beat. Oh, you take public transportation. That's why.
All right, thank you guys for tuning into the show.
Bye, guys.